Start making burger noise.
Making Indian noises.
Yeah.
Have the damp towel start making smoke signals. S. Simmons is first. No, it looks on my screen. It looks like Pugsley the Pugs is first.
Pugsley the Pugs.
Softail, how you doing? Huh? Oh, here. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, you
Just go to
push
his face.
this button, and then push my channel, and then where it is. Okay. And then turn the volume down. Big VZ. Mary Tillman. How are you? Pugsley Pugs is smiling. Softail, hi Mary. Hi. Honeybee. How are you? We're just gonna sit back, hang out, relax. We got a pretty good little bit done. We built a nice little fire pit here. We got a lot of the trench done. Sure, Mary. We sure will. I want to know if we'll show us dressed up before we go to the prom. Yeah. Problem is, we're going to have to walk up there and, unless we get the funds for a tire. That's not going to be fun. How's it rocking? It's going pretty good. Hey. Back off. Cheers, guys. We are going to smoke this Diablo. Let's say Diablo Shatter joint that Joys of Sorrow gifted us. Cheers. Oh, that's so smooth. All right. He's worried we wouldn't smoke more. Because he camped with us. I don't know if he's coming back here or not. He may be camping somewhere else. Oh man, that one got me good. Pyro will keep the snakes away. Yeah. Hello, Mary. Join us tomorrow if I come back on the weekend. No, thank you. Not if it means what it used to mean.
Waking mate. That was like all day long when it started.
You can lay rope around your chair. Snakes won't cross it. That's good to know.
A rope around your throat. Snakes won't cross it.
That is a beautiful, beautiful. Let's see, how do I get it? See that? I don't know if you can. You can't really see it, can you? Anyway.
It's dark.
It's dark out. No. Love a campfire. You tent or anything. It's good to know. Ugh.
That was my ear, sir.
That is a awesome joint.
Oops. It went out of turn. What was that?
Oh yeah, I think I just kicked sand on your fucking clean feet. Just slap me for
Okay.
this time. Daniel.
Oop.
Huh? Oh my goodness, that one hurt. Ouch! Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey, Miss Lena.
Kumbaya.
Yes, that cabin's gonna be neat.
Did you charge your little...
The block? Yeah, I think so.
Cool, my
Back there, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on charger. Joyce put it on his own solar charger. I think I'm gonna move the vehicle and point it out that way. Okay.
Why?
So that well, it'll be at the right incline. It'll be out of the way of moving stuff around here because we still got to build that other berm that separates that part from this. Huh?
You can't move that car tonight.
No, I can move it tomorrow. Hey, Roger Gaines, how are you? Excuse me. Hello, Roger.
I think I am going to say good night. Good night. In your hat.
Cough, cough, pass. There you go. Kill it. I don't want no more. That's birthday. Yup. What? Huh?
The flares?
Oh, the flares? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sure are. Cool.
Parachute flares.
Yeah. Reminds me of home. The Charles and Joanne stream. Where are all them lights from over that way?
How you doing, Roger? Oh. Which way?
That way. Is that on this road?
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Right past the mountain, so maybe up towards the range, maybe right before the range-ish.
Where? Not that. That.
The cars over there, I see them.
That's the range?
Out towards that way. Salvation Mountain's up here. That would be down in the slabs.
Okay.
It's just cars.
Roasted hot dogs sound good. We had hamburger helper again. A very good one. I don't know about that video. Didn't see it. I can't really comment on that. Yeah, and if you seen the video earlier, we got a nice wall going, just like Donald Trump. I guess I'm gonna work on my wall. No pun intended.
No. And I'm doing good, Roger, by the way. Thank you for asking. That does sound nice, actually, Roger. Some pizza. Nice big old Supreme pizza.
Boy.
Like
Who's this?
Hmm?
I said, who's this?
Joy.
Oh. Joy's coming back.
I can hear his bumper.
Yeah, his bumper's still dragging.
I'll have to use that one, Rodney.
What's that?
His little joke.
I missed it.
Said he bought a block of cheese. He's just doing his part to make America great again. I liked it.
Oh no! Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know if he knows he's that close to that car there.
I don't know what.
Oh no! Please don't.
Try again.
I take it he's
No, I just put another log on there. It's just taking a minute.
Look what he did to his bumper.
I know.
Oh
no.
He done pulled it out.
Well, it looks like it's bungeed on the top anyway. Yeah, let's see if I could find some other stuff in there.
Yeah, we got to kept the fire. Hey, what about that? Try that greener wood and see if it'll catch.
There's not. I still got 2 pieces of it in here that still ain't burning.
It ain't burning at all. Oh.
I'll put some more on here. I mean, I could get it to flame up. Hold on.
Yeah, so there's no range tonight.
Well, we're still live streaming, so come and join the fun.
I will. This light on. See better, maybe.
Shoot, we've only been live streaming 15 minutes. We got a long way to go. That's usually the
Somebody
most
usually
viewed
chair,
part.
just-
Yes. Yeah. You can sit in this one over here.
No, I'm gonna go get a chair. I just want to put somewhere to put this light.
Yeah.
Jeez. He said, "Hello, Joyce." He went back out to the car. I'll tell him when he gets back.
It was a very cheesy joke.
It was a very cheesy joke.
Is that better, Robert? I got it back going. Sorry.
We don't really have a whole lot of dried firewood, do we?
Good, careful. I can throw the other stuff on there.
I got them bigger logs too that are up in the front. I'm still gonna do a berm through that area any which way, so all of that's coming up.
Then none of this here you wanna get rid of?
Yeah, some of it can be, well, you know what's not worth a crap, and
What about that little one right there on the very
Right.
top?
I don't care if you want to burn. If you want to burn that, go ahead.
Oh no, it's dying again.
At least you can pretend. Yes. Yeah, it always does bring you back down to earth. Nice little campfire outside. Just hanging out with friends. Smoking a very potent shatter joint. Makes a really good evening. We found out the greenwood's not gonna burn right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to dry for a bit.
Yeah. And get it cut apart. Stacked up and just stack it up. Maybe over there. Nikki, where's my dog? Where's your dog? Yeah.
I got the copies out.
Doesn't like a
You're dropping
campfire
the
with some
parachute
smoke
there,
and
there
drink.
you go.
Well, we don't have no drink, but we do have smoke.
I don't drink.
Daniel don't drink. I'll be lucky if I drink a couple of beers. That's about all I don't get into drinking. I don't know if Joyce drinks at all.
I'm a very picky drinker.
Very picky drinker, so
Beers have
Yeah.
to be
I am
German.
too.
or check.
But mine's easy. I like Coors, and I won't drink more than about 2 of them, and then I'm plenty fine. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds good. It's starting to get a little chilly, but not bad.
What's today? Friday? That might be karaoke.
Where?
Marty's. Oh shit! Oh crap! I mean, they were just shooting the helicopter. See them?
Oh, wow. Cool.
Plastics or flames?
Yeah,
Oh,
look.
okay.
Tracer.
Tracers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you got a
Boom! Nice.
good sight of it, too.
Explosion. Explosion. Tip,
Oh,
something.
man. Nice tracers.
They'll come back for another pass.
Yeah. Oh, well.
They're coming around. You can hear them getting closer this way. They'll flip back around. There they go. Hold on. There's the red light flashing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's closer to the base and whatnot, but the signal gets really bad over there.
Inside.
Yeah, closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if they're doing this, we're actually lucky we got the signal like we do right now. Because the military would jam signal.
Yeah, I don't get very good service in the slabs at all.
Yeah. They jam signal because of, like, I guess.
But out here, I always get good
about.
service.
Dude, you have less than a 4-second delay. Dude, that's pretty good for your stream.
No, once I go past the mountain
Okay.
into the slabs, my service goes really bad. Now, I don't know. There's some people, but I guess it depends on you. Oh, look.
They're going off. Boom. Heck
Wow.
yeah.
That was cool.
It's got to be, I don't know. I mean, whatever's hitting, it's exploding pretty decently if we could see it. There they go. Boom, 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 boom. Heck yeah. That's
Wow.
cool.
Oh my god, I already forgot the place. Where's the prop being held again?
Huh?
Range. And no man dress allowed this year is their new rule.
Yeah, less delay, less than 3 seconds on the shot.
Look at this way to the left here. They're dropping the parachute flares over here.
Oh, both sides are.
Oh, the dog's over there far.
I think 7 or 8-ish. I think prom starts like right at dark. There'll be 4 bands. I don't remember all of them. I know Jimmy James Austin, which stays out here. I know he'll be playing. I don't remember the other 3 bands that will be playing that night. But it's not an open mic night. It's not a regular open mic night, Saturday night range either. Mad Mac, yeah. Jimmy James Austin is pretty nice. He does jam out pretty good. He actually does some tours and stuff. I don't know exactly what he does, but I know he does do some touring and stuff for his band. I don't know what the band called specifically.
You should do a video with Cornelius Mancos. I don't know. If she wanted to, I guess. Don't matter to me.
Mad Mac, did you see him up at the range or did you see him at his place? The Viper Lounge or VIP Lounge or whatever it's called. Whatever you choose to pronounce. Yeah.
Actually concerned for Charles. What's wrong with Charles? Peace.
Alright, close. Should you share that?
Huh?
Comment on that?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm coming that way.
I've never been to the VIP over there either. Cool, Mad Mac. So you seen him, Mad Mac? You seen him at his place. So that was when he was still on the side of the road. This was before he was by the hot springs, correct?
Yeah.
That's what you found or something?
Huh? Oh, for some reason it was buffering. I should have perfect service.
There you go.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ten four, Mad Mac. Yeah, I haven't been over to Jimmy James's place since he's been over there by the hot springs. I haven't visited since he's been at that location. No, this is comfy. That thing's too high. I sit up and I feel more tall and stuff. I might have to go on that other side, though. But then it's like switching directions this way.
Yeah.
Hey, go for it. And just grab the shirt.
Is that way over there? No, it looked like it was going that way, but. I love Tangelos.
Oh, here you go. Another empty one.
Huh?
Another empty one.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. It's priceless when the trolls get after the trolls. I'll do my braces.
Oh, I cocked the back. I see they about to go off. I can hear them, so we might have just missed it if we can now hear them.
I hear them that way.
What do you hear? That's Joanna.
Yeah, check this out.
That shouldn't have to be you. What?
100-watt panel, charge controller, and wires for 137.
Oh, nice.
For a 100-watt kit, that's pretty good price.
Not bad at all.
Off of, is that the Five Below?
No. This is Amazon. It's a 100-watt panel.
Guys taking shots on everybody.
100-watt panel, 20 amp charge controller or solar controller regulator.
Hey, what is Matt talking about? Is there somebody saying something here I'm missing?
He was talking about you shampooing Joanne's carpet.
Rodney
Tally.
is?
You got him.
Rodney. Don't get the trolls fired up, Rodney. Oh my god.
And it can handle 400 watts on the charge controller. So at that point, you just need to get 3 more panels.
How big of a system do I need? What am I gonna attempt to?
Cause is running on a 200-watt system right now, and 2 batteries.
Yeah, I don't need much. I mean,
Yeah, you don't have a big camp, you know.
no, I'm
You're
not
not-
doing a really big
yeah, you're
camp or anything.
Or it's kind of set up like he is.
I would like to have a few lights that I can turn on. You know them. Even some of them ones that are independently have
Mm-hmm.
a solar panel for. You know.
But you still need to have like some kind of general draw of power. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's not bad. So you can do that with the kit.
Well, I charge everything off of the car. I mean, we really don't
'Cause
require a lot. But
That kit goes for
Would
again
be
100,
nice.
137, and the 100-watt panels go for $80.
yeah, well, that's gonna take a little while before I can
Right.
think about. But
I'm just saying though, with less than 500, well, with about $500 to $700, you can get a moderate solar setup going with at least maybe 200 or 300 watts in panels. The batteries will be the bigger
The
cost.
biggest, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Storage and run.
if you go on the cheap, Walmart has deep cycle marine batteries. I just don't know how much they cost out here.
109, 119
For the
interstate deep cell 29Ds, the big ones.
They're cheaper where I live. The Everstarts
Yeah.
over there are $86.
Yeah.
Right in Babylon in LA. So what I would have to do is try. If you could
Well,
try to see get the money together.
I guess I got interstate because that was what I had, so I
Mhm.
kept the same. But the Everstarts are cheaper. You are
Yeah,
correct about
so-
that, yes.
The big DC-29 Everstarts about $87,
Yeah,
$88. Because I use one of those for my inflatable boat and my trolley motor. So
The kayak thing.
no, I don't have I don't have a motor on my kayak, not yet.
I've seen some of it.
I'm actually trying to sell a kayak right now.
You gonna sell it?
No, I didn't I tell you what happened?
Huh?
I have two kayaks now, the hard shell kayaks.
Right.
I ordered one from Walmart, and then they double shipped the order, but only charged me once.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so by law, I get to keep it. I don't have to give it back to them. It's FTC law, and if they try to charge me for it, they'd be breaking federal law.
Mm.
So it's been sitting there, still wrapped up, and I mean, I got mine that I've been using, but I've left that one wrapped up. I'm trying to see if I can get rid of it for maybe $200. After taxes and everything, they're over $300 at Walmart. So save almost $100.
Mm-hmm. I can hear them helicopters. Can't see them though. A canal race? What do you mean a canal race?
The canal isn't wide enough to kayak on, unfortunately. We'd be bashing the paddles on each side of the shore.
Top one.
Huh?
Top one.
I mean, if the water level went up higher, like maybe another 3-4 feet, then definitely.
Tell me I should
Huh?
Rodney. If you enjoy, should do a canal race.
A canal race. There you go.
Do have to admit that dirt road feels much more smoother than the paved road on the slab.
Yeah.
They actually come by with the water truck once a week too. They came by the day y'all were yesterday. They came by with the water truck and sprayed everything.
Oh yeah, they come by quite often with the water truck to spray all of the. I ought to talk to the guy and see if that's just regular like nylon water or something. See if that's city water.
Yeah.
Talk to him, and never can tell. Maybe they'll stop and fill up your barrels or something. I noticed they have hoses on the side of those pump trucks.
Oh no, thank you.
Oh, ooh, yes. I want like 2 or 3, maybe even 4. I want like 2 or 3, maybe even 4. Okay, I gotta get back a little bit. That's getting a little warm.
There you go.
Oh, you can have that. See, good night.
No, I'm bringing you these. I'm not sitting. Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I guess so. Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No good.
I'm not getting away with the camera.
Hey, you got something to drink over there? Would you possibly, by chance, bring me one?
Sorry.
I thought it was me for a second.
I was trying to turn it down.
Huh?
Okay, where you gonna put
Yeah.
it? I'm walking away.
They're in the ice chest.
Okay. Alright.
Right over there by the fire.
Oh, alright.
That'd be good. 12-volt shower head.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, they have ones that actually run on batteries. Let's see where to find it. Oh, see this one. That one has a rechargeable battery.
Oh, wow.
That's all I've Amazon, man. I found manual drills, modern but hand cranked.
What kind of charger? A regular USB charger?
USB mini,
Uh, right.
regular cell phone charger. I'm good. I have enough. I have enough power, man. Thank you.
I thought I heard someone say they needed some juice.
Oh no, and I got a power bank in the car still. Oh no. Oh, there's a Sam. Oh, they actually dropped the price. Oh no, it went up. I'm sorry.
Would you possibly, since your cookies and stuff are on there, would you possibly give me one of the waters out of there?
I could possibly do that.
What was the sandbag I was talking about?
And thank you very much.
Sandbag I was talking about. 1,000 for 270.
1,000 for $270.
Uh,
That would be awesome. Thank you.
and that's really the best deal because we would have 5,000. They want over $1,000 for them. But 500 will cost 155.99. That's 156. I mean, honestly, at that point, you're honestly just better off getting 1,000 for the $110 more.
Right.
You save $45. Um, he's always talking shit.
Who was that? I missed it.
Tally.
You just blocked Tallywhacker?
No, I didn't block them. I don't block anybody. All I do is time them out.
Oh.
So they can't say anything for 300 seconds. What's 300 seconds? That's 60. That's funny. Like 5 minutes. So you just timed out for 5 minutes. Big truck. And that's the cool thing too. The power banks are really cheap on here too. That's mine. 20,000 milliamps for $15. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Solar lights. There you go. Solar lights outdoors. LED solar lights. Oh, that's the square post ones. Oh, some of those with string lights would be nice to wrap around a tree for lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, $9.
How much?
It's $9. Bulb with its own panel.
Mm.
Let's see what's the panel.
Yeah, I need to get some of those.
No, there's a set with remote controls for $20. Two pack.
What kind of lights is that?
They're LED lights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they come with the remotes for them, and they have a little. Each one has their own solar setup.
Some marshmallows would be pretty nice. I don't eat marshmallows though, so. But getting something to hold one of them chocolate chip cookies over, kind of like warming a chocolate chip cookie over the fire, that's been pretty good. Nice warm cookie. No, I'm not going to take your last cookie.
There's more in there.
No. I gotta wash my figure.
And then at that Five Below store I was telling you about, they sell something similar to that. The LED strips that are powered by USB.
I know that's what I was saying, Rodney. I had to watch my figure.
Wow.
I couldn't eat no more marshmallows.
And you could pretty much stick those on almost.
You did what now?
anywhere.
Said I gotta watch my figure. I can't be eating no more marshmallows.
Oh. Oh, I haven't even seen anything in the chat. I forgot about him. I'm sorry.
You know, so did I.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
talk to him.
we were looking at solar panel lights.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do.
Oops. Go back in. At least it seems like the bugs start to fuck off at night.
Deborah says, Tommy, I think I should send this Rattler to Sippy. What do you think?
That's up to her, but he would love that. He's the one he's getting the next rattler and skin from the next snake I find.
Did you hear all that? Deborah?
I'm gonna send him the whole hide and rattler, so that would even give him that much more.
Joe just came on. Joe.
Oh, he come live?
No, he's on.
Oh, he's on here? No. How you doing, Eljo?
Good evening, Natalie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just send me the mailing address and I'll give it to Deborah.
Did you get your comments on now?
Huh?
Did you get your comments on?
Yeah, my comments are on. I just hadn't been paying attention. We were looking at lighting. It's something obviously we need real soon. Tell us the story, Tom.
Once upon a time. Why don't y'all tell a story? One word at a time. There was once a.
What is the
Sometimes I
story
do.
I want to hear about?
It's kind of funny.
tripsing, all that light and civilization that way, black that way, even though we know people live that way.
Yeah.
You know? That is one thing I did tell Cause. Slabs is really dark at night.
It is.
That's why when they told me that story about, you know, that girl who got hit. I'm not surprised. You know, it's too dark. It's honestly just too damn dark.
So what's the game plan for tomorrow?
Well, I gotta go to Walmart tomorrow for sure. So we're gonna do that in the morning. Take that cold shower. Whatever. They're saying there's a truck stop that you could go and pay and take showers. There's somebody who was mentioning something about a truck stop somewhere near here. You can go and take showers in Brawley.
Loves or Pilot or anything, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on, I mean, when you're going.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, bro.
I'm serious. I'm gonna clean up here. That's it.
The address. I guess whatever address we went.
Hmm?
The address somebody was supposed to be sending. I got it.
Oh, you got it on that phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I'll give that to Miss Deborah. You said it come in on a text message, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Miss Selena. She's got that number. Oh, Lord of mercy.
That's another idea for a building around here on the cheap.
Oh, wow, yeah. That is a good idea.
They're called sukkot.
Oh, what?
Sukkot. Basically, it's an old Jewish hut. It's a Jewish tradition. Every year, what they have to do, they have to build these little huts on the side of their houses to kind of commemorate how they used to live in the desert in the past.
Uh-huh.
You know, so people started building them out of PVC to be on the cheap. you know, and then they would just zip tie tarps to them as walls and whatnot. Now, and the sukkot, well, from what I understand, the proper Jewish sukkot has two sections, like two rooms. One room is out in the open, and then one room gets covered on top. But and I've already kind of started doing the math. Basically stick with 1.5 inch and above for diameter PVC, and that has enough strength, especially the 2 inch PVC pipe. It's strong enough to resist heavy winds. And since they come in 10 feet strips, you can literally make a 20 by 10 with just a few of them.
Yeah.
With like a few hundred.
Not many connections.
Mm-hmm.
All that, yeah.
Yeah, that's elaborate.
Oh wow. Yeah. Maybe after I get that wall up in there, maybe just a run of pallets, and then it'll be connected to whatever screen cloth is up at the top. You know,
It's a little more natural looking. The celebration one.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, man. Since you started, since I started coming out here, I started research all these different ways to probably, live out here. But the big problem is the heat. The heat is really bad in the bugs. So only thing I could really think of at that point was, aside from what we can get here, is we should start thinking like how the people back then used to do it. How the ancient people who lived in the desert in arid areas like that.
Yeah.
Survive. And the Jews lived in the desert, so that was one way to do it. The Arabs too.
Right.
Now the Arabs have nice tent systems that they do. The only problem is they're very elaborate. They require a lot of material, and they were nomadic, so they would set them up, and but at the same time, one man can have dozens of wives, and that's a lot of hands to help, plus the children.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, their tent setups are very big. They're actually very nice for the warm or the really hot weather like it gets here. But again, it's just too expensive to set up. So I thought that cut thing was probably be the best thing for out here. Like if you can find you have the tree and just build a nice cut.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, see, actually, what I'm thinking about is just kind of connecting that to what I'm wanting to do is right where this berm is, and you see where that barrel is. I'm right alongside the vehicle. I'm gonna keep going around, and I'm wanting to build a huge teepee here if I can get long enough poles. Build a huge teepee here, and
to do it right, you gotta get canvas and make it big.
No, not to do it. No canvas. No. Once I get the poles up, then I'll wrap it in chicken wire, and then I'll do the concrete sheet deal, just like what's on there. And I will. We've seen it done at Garth's Boulder Gardens, and it works great. You just put the poles up, and then you can put these concrete sheet, dip them in concrete, and then toss them up there, and we can build, cross braces in there that we can walk up to the top and place the sheet and work our way down.
Wow, well, that was actually built out of just tree limbs and blankets.
Oh wow, that's
pretty sweet. Yeah. And the other thing I was thinking, like the trench system I was telling you about, I was looking at like stuff from World War One. How the Germans and the
Coming back, Nate.
Huh?
how the Germans and the Allies would set up their trench systems, and then they would have these rooms for the officers and stuff to hang out and have drinks or something. And they would call them dugouts within the trenches, and they were usually nice and cool and places to chill and whatnot.
What happened?
What?
Did it freeze?
For a second, it came back.
Because at least like going underground, you got to get the whole thermal cooling, thermodynamic cooling going on where the weather, the dugout can't get as hot as the top of here because it's so deep underground.
Right.
Or like it's kind of a whole root cellar concept too. How
Right.
you keep certain feet down, it just stays to the Earth's temperature because the Earth at its hottest is only about 83 degrees, and the Earth itself at its coolest is only about 50-something degrees.
Okay.
Or when I mean the Earth, I mean like the actual soil. Not the sugary sand or anything like that, but the actual soil around them, that'll be at that temperature. And the only other thing to do would be, I mean, honestly, as far as all the recent structures I've seen, Alien has the best build right now.
Oh, with the styrofoam.
And now that he's got the hay, now he's got all that hay bales around it too. Yeah, that
Oh wow.
dude's smart. That's pretty ingenious. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta go get his worms tomorrow. Yeah, his thing is pretty ingenious. I would honestly say. The only thing I would have done different would have been like build a wood frame on the outside of it, just to hold it down because of the wind. That was the only thing that worries me about those things. Is the styrofoam was the wind. They're not cheap. I think they're like almost $20 a sheet or $28 a sheet. So
Yeah.
not cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap at all.
Didn't you cover it with something too?
That might be a good idea.
Recently,
too.
he covered it with hay.
See, that's what
The sides.
I think we were talking about this.
The walls and the sides, he covered it with hay. That's new.
We were talking about that not long ago. If we could get our hands on some of that when we build the teepee, wrap that thing in.
They built teepees out of those things for that man.
Yeah.
Well, that's I think where Alien got the idea. Was the people? Yeah, I think he was the one that told me that people build those for Burning Man, and so I think somebody told him about it, or he found out about it. And,
yeah.
He went from there, did his research and everything.
What? Boy. Oh, jeez, somebody.
Very few, but
Yeah. Oh, everybody knows that. That is like well known. You gotta think the. Huh?
That's funny.
Yeah.
The wood is a mixture of some salt cedar, dried up salt cedar, some old pallet wood that can't be reused for anything, some old dry roots, found a piece of plywood out in the desert that was apparently washed through for the storms. And that's about it.
You don't think any of this greener stuff will burn at all?
Nah, it just smothers it out.
Just
That's why I didn't burn very much of it. Thank you, Natalie. Joyce.
I just happened to look at the phone. I haven't even been paying attention to it at all, and it said, "Joyce, read the chat. We are all getting bored." Tyler Thompson happens to be I'm the only one I happen to read. So I guess there's something back there that they must have been talking about you again or something. There ain't no telling.
Yeah, I'm only commenting on what I want to. This ain't mine.
Oh, he's reading the whole thing.
I can read out all the comments. If y'all got questions, and just say hey, and I'll.
Yeah, we've been sitting here watching the fire. Hey.
Hey.
I don't know.
Tallywhacker said, hey. Hey. Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
I'm just going to start reading stuff.
Hey, Deb.
Hey, I got a question.
What's the question?
I'll let them answer your question. How's that?
What's next for tomorrow? I don't know. You have to ask Tommy.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep building the wall. You know, like Donald Trump. I'm gonna get that wall built.
Hey, Tim.
To keep out all the Mexican water.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, can I ask you guys a serious question? What is the difference between Donald Trump asking for his wall and begging for the money for his wall, and me asking for money to help for my wall?
His wall benefits the country as a whole.
How? It's nothing more than a fence. Even Eljo got video of guys jumping over this wall.
Tallywhacker,
okay. I'm not getting into that one. Never mind.
I can't really answer you. I don't know anything about that. So he's asked, why does Joy hate him and always time him out? That's not on me there, man.
I take it you have a fan.
Oh, man. That doesn't really even deserve an answer. You know.
He said no, he don't want it. I don't deserve an answer, he said, Mr. Tallywhacker.
Well, actually,
so your name makes me laugh every time.
It's like talking to that one.
The microphone's actually aimed towards him.
Yeah, they should have heard me.
Is there never mind.
I'm sure there's an answer, but he just says no.
Everybody know what I do with my hoodie?
I don't know, but I'm about to grab mine too. It's getting a little nipply.
How we doing on battery? Still got a little bit.
Hello, Tim.
Load him.
Oh, that fire feels warm enough for me.
Yeah, it was too hot a minute ago. I moved all the way back here. Now it's too cold. Need to move back
Well, the
up
wind
there.
stopped blowing so hard.
Huh?
There's a light breeze, but
Nah.
the wind
Yeah,
stopped
that
taking
ain't
all
very
over.
bad of it. The wind at all. Well, this is when I would really love to have a Dutch oven. First chance I get, I'm gonna get me one.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Because we could have cooked dinner out here on these coals.
I mean, yeah, you could have put it on the coals. Best way to do it, though, is to have one of those triangle things
Oh, yeah.
to hang it off of, you know?
Yeah, those are pretty cool, too. I think I might make me one when I find some straight enough limbs.
Mm-hmm.
Or some boards or something.
I've seen people make them out of hardened rebar.
Hardened rebar.
Mm-hmm. You take 2 strips of rebar, they re-harden it,
Yeah.
twist it together to a point so it's kind of like a little pyramid
Yeah.
that sits on top.
Yeah.
It has a chain in the middle.
Yeah. That would be good. Maybe get some extra long T-posts and tie them together right there. Go.
That stops like so bad.
Good night, Deborah.
Deborah
Good night, Deb.
signing out. Good night, Deb.
No worries, Tyler. I don't think no one took it negative. I just didn't know
Alright.
what I need to be doing.
Alright. Dance monkeys.
I don't dance.
Mm.
I ain't a monkey. Selena's laying down, tallywhacker.
Yes, we went to bed early. We usually go to bed early. The first time we've had a campfire here.
Nah,
She was tired. She's probably reading her book or something.
watching TV. I heard the
Here's
TV
that.
on in there.
Oh, she's watching TV.
Yeah.
I wish I could find one of them dome things that they had up there at Garth Boulder Gardens.
No thing.
Yeah, it's a big domed iron bowl that you
Oh yeah, you're
build
telling me
your
about
fire
that.
in. It's really neat. Oh, my battery's starting to go low. So
I haven't seen it, tallywhacker. Not me specifically.
no,
Making a Murder on Netflix.
no. I don't like watching those kind of shows myself. She who remembers.
Which side your plug-in on?
Huh?
Side your plug-in on?
Yep.
It's full.
Well, that's starting to warm up.
Yeah, that,
Push that. Ooh. Kind of getting warm on my legs there.
I'll have to check it out one of these days, Tallywhacker. She Who Remembers is a good book. I haven't read a book. I like to read, but I never have too much time to really sit down and read.
See, right there would be perfect. That would be perfect for a Dutch oven. Make like a little Dutch oven cobbler. And you just set it down in them coals and shovel some of them hot coals on top of the lid. Make biscuits or jambalayas. All kinds of things.
Well, that's gonna be a big flame there.
Yeah, that's oh boy.
What?
That would be a rather large flame.
No, I can't.
Hmm. What if you take and chop it in the center and then break it? Oh yeah. This is
Move that light on.
move this back a little bit. Reposition it. There we go. Can I borrow that light for a second? Okay. Can I borrow that light for a second?
Most of this wood here, Tallywhacker, I just found today. Went out walking like through the washes and stuff nearby and just found other pieces of scrap and other driftwood pieces that haven't been picked up yet. Some of the pallet pieces we had, they were just no good to try to reuse for anything, so those got burnt. When all the floods came through, it washed crap from everywhere. So there's good chunks of like driftwood and old pieces of wood from wherever it came from. It's really not that chilly here. We're just having a fire because we got the fire pit dug today, and why not? So it is a nice evening for a fire, though.
Yes, it is.
I heard you started wandering off, huh? Started being bad. Oh, see, we're trying to trust you.
S. Simmons, you're in Sacramento. I was just about an hour south of Sacramento. Modesto, California was I was just there. So Sacramento wasn't too far. Joyce, after all that work you did, you still sit around a fire? Oh, excuse me. All that work you did, it's nice to sit around a fire. Excuse me. Ha 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 ha. Meth Desto, that's so funny. Manteca, we went into there all the time. I actually was staying in Ripon, was the little town I was actually staying in up there. Meth Desto, that's funny. Yes, Series is actually has the best pot shop in that area. If you're ever in the area, shout out to Pick. Oh, wow. It's recreational, right? I mean, I guess I could do that. Patient care first. They take care of all your medical and cannabis needs. Maybe they'll hook us up. Marshmallows are good, but normally when I do s'mores, I just like the graham cracker with some nice warm chocolate on it. I kind of skip the whole marshmallow part. It's too sweet and gooey. Don't care for the marshmallow. But we could take a small vote. How do you like your marshmallow? Do you like a light, crisp marshmallow? Or are you one of those that stick it in, catch it on fire for about 40 seconds, and then put it on your s'more? Light roasted marshmallows, burnt marshmallows. For the said marshmallow lovers.
Kelly Riker says brown, and Simmons says catch it on fire.
See, Brown, that would be light. See, Simmons, yeah, you're catch it on fire and just let it burn for a minute. If I do eat one, I do like it like a light toasted, a brown. Ain't nothing wrong with a little moss, just some extra protein. Mix it on in, you'd never know. All right, so we need at least one more vote on the whole marshmallow contest here. We have one for burnt, one for normal. I know I'm froze up. Yours is going, but I don't know why I'm froze up.
Got my vote for brown too.
I don't know. I'm not getting them.
Yes, melted and some char, but not much. to find science and marshmallows.
I've lost connection. I'll be back in a minute. I've lost connection. How am I standing right next to you? I have no connection.
I don't know. I know mine's fixing to go dead. I don't know if that thing's charging or not. Yeah, it might be. Might be. There we go.
Oh, no, I'll return now. You gotta reach that. Good thing. Good thing.
Yeah.
Listen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Something got me.
Smell probably.
Yeah.
I'm watching some people online making pizza ovens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
DIY pizza oven.
Yeah.
I'm watching how they use those yoga balls to shape them.
Oh yeah.
Like they use pallets and a yoga ball. What they'll do is they'll they'll make a circle the size of it at the top of it, and they'll put the ball in and then it should fit halfway in, and then they just start putting concrete or whatever it is that they put to make it on top of it as the like frame, and they put wood pieces to make the doorway to frame the doorway. Then they just lay it out the concrete there, let it dry, and then that's it. All they have to do is it's plastic. They just with a knife cut the ball, and all the air comes out of it
Yeah.
once it's dried.
And the glue, yeah, just fill it out, take it out. Make it kicked off again. Get this circle, yeah.
I guess it's just a server. We got Metro PCS.
Not that, and it's Friday night, so
Oh,
Yeah, because
I don't know what
I
that
just
was.
restarted the phone and like it worked for a second, but now I ain't got no signal on this one. They're dropping. We just went from 34 to 19, so yeah, they're done. We're out.
Yeah.
I'm killing it. Yeah,
All
16
right. Well, y'all
likes,
have a
7
wonderful evening.
dislikes.
remember. I'll just have a blessed evening. See you tomorrow.
Yay.